Hello you guys, it is Mari back with another video, and like I always say, don't be scared to fall because you may fall into a better situation. I like to feel like I'm a part of that better situation. You're already here, so you might as well subscribe. And without further ado, let's get into today's video. If you're new here, welcome back to the subbies, and welcome to the new subbies. We would love to have you. We are a no niche channel, so we have a lot of content. I've been mobile gaming for years with an iPad and an Xbox controller, and I decided I wanted to step up my game. Last year, I decided to get back into console gaming, and I was trying to think about which console that I wanted to get, and I ended up going for the Series S. And the reason I opted in for the Xbox because Xbox is something that I'm familiar with. I love their subscription. I've been using the cloud gaming on my mobile device and on my iPad to play all of these different Xbox games. I wanted to invest in something handheld that was made specifically for this purpose. And that is where I scoured the internet looking for something that could fit my needs. And yes, I came across so many different devices, but I ended up settling with the Logitech G Cloud. I wanted to take full advantage of Xbox cloud gaming. Even before I even had an Xbox, I was already paying for cloud gaming just so I can have access to those games. And then now those same games in that same library is what I now use on my G Cloud. Basically taking full advantage of a subscription that I already paid for. After a year of creating my game library on my Xbox Series S, I was looking for something handheld, and that is how I came across the G Cloud, because I wanted to be able to take my console games on the go. I originally wanted the PlayStation Portal, but I realized that it serves no purpose for me because I already have the Series S console. And during that time, PlayStation hadn't come out with their cloud gaming platform, so it required me to have a PlayStation in order to even be able to play the PlayStation Portal. I was already pretty familiar with the mobile gaming, so I knew Androids and iPhones could already play cloud gaming within their Safari browsers or Chrome or any web browser that you choose. I can launch cloud gaming on basically any browser, which is absolutely amazing. No other platform lets you do that. PlayStation hasn't even gotten to that point yet. With me being an OG gamer, I'm born in '98. I was around when mobile gaming was at the peak and it was just starting off. We wanted to figure out how could we get those same type of quality games onto mobile devices, and iPhones weren't out yet. I come from that era of trying to fit console games into Android phones. So I'm really tech savvy when it comes to things like this. Like, I'm used to emulators and ROMs and things like that, getting console games onto mobile devices. So I already came in with that perspective when it came to the G Cloud, and I found out that it was also operating with Android. The Logitech G Cloud was just perfect for me because having an Android device will open up the possibilities for so many other markets and so many types of games to be played within this device. And I think this is something that sets the G Cloud apart from many other handhelds. Whereas some of the other handhelds only support their native gaming platforms, this one supports many. With this being Android, this opens up the possibility to be able to bring on emulators to the device, stream GeForce Now, not to mention all of the games from Google Play Store that you can download on a game and be able to play offline, anywhere. I haven't had this device too long. I got it on my birthday of this year, which is August the 13th. Happy birthday to me, clock that T. But I'm fairly impressed with this device. Yes, I'm familiar with the Nintendo Switch, the Steam Deck, and also the Rogue Ally X. But I ended up going for the G Cloud because of the Android operating system. Stay tuned towards the end of the video because I'll be sharing some of the games that I love to play on my G Cloud that you can also play on your mobile device. I'm a very techie guy, so I went down the rabbit hole and found all of the console games that I wanted to play on my mobile device at the time. So moving over to this Android operating system, I pretty much already knew what I needed and what I needed to get in order to be able to play certain games. Today, I'm not going to go into details on how to get certain games on your G Cloud, but I am going to show you guys some of the games that I like to play, and I'll give you the platforms that I use to play them on this device. And also, you can use these same platforms to play it on other Android devices and some iPhone devices. Getting all of those games to be able to be played on mobile devices and moving over to a G Cloud, it was easy and it was second nature to me, as it probably is to you. Playing some of the most popular games on my mobile phone, like Grand Theft Auto, Cyberpunk, and also Call of Duty. I recently just uploaded my new series onto my channel called Bliss Vacays. It's a gameplay series about Enjoy. It gives the feel of Sims with all of the things that I feel like we've been missing. Enjoy is very fun, and I create a series based off of the gameplay of the game with a twist on it. I dropped a trailer earlier this week. It will pop up right here in the cards. if you want to check that out. Firstly, this is an old product. It was released 2 years ago as of 2025. You can get one of these brand new at the price of $299, but you can get these secondhand from the price of $100 to about $200. This device just made the most sense to me in 2025, even 2 years later, but I think it will also work for you as well, especially if you're someone new just getting into gaming. I already have my Xbox Cloud Gaming subscription, so it's easy to move from that to this. However, if you're a person that has PlayStation, you can also get remote play and play that on here as well, and also have access to all of the other platforms as well as Android games. Xbox has been so pivotal in the cloud gaming space. They've made some of the most cheapest phones be able to run console games all through the cloud. All you need is a browser on your phone, go to the Xbox website, type it in on your computer, and you can immediately jump into Xbox games. So if you buy the Game Pass and you don't have a console, you can still pay for cloud gaming and get the access to those games. But if you have an Xbox and you pay for Game Pass, you get access to cloud gaming, but also the games that are on your console. And that is what I was trying to do with this G Cloud handheld. I want to also have access to my console games and also the cloud games, but also Android games. But I don't have a PlayStation, so I don't have access to PlayStation games as of yet. So as a whole, my library consists of games from Xbox through their cloud gaming service. I also have some games that I've purchased through Steam, which I can operate those through GeForce Now. I also have some emulators on my G Cloud as well that lets me play PlayStation 2 games, Game Boy games, GameCube games, and I have a few games that I love to play. Of course, you also have access to PlayStation Remote Play, softwares like Moonlight, Shadow PC, and many more. I could get into the specs and the screen size, but there's tons of videos about that on YouTube, so I won't bore you with that today. But if you needed to know, the screen is 7 inches. There's a lot of rah-rah about this product from what I've seen online, but over time, software updates and added features from Logitech, this device has become an unspoken favorite. And before we wrap up this video, I'm going to give you guys some of the games that I love to play on my G Cloud, and these are also games that you can play on your mobile device. Here's a montage of all the games that I love to play and where you can play them as well. With GeForce Now and Steam coming together to create an extensive library of PC games, I have plans of purchasing so many more games to be able to play on my console, but also on my handheld device. But with tons of free-to-play games from Xbox, Google Play Store, GeForce Now, and Steam, I don't think I'll be getting bored anytime soon. Although most of these games require an internet connection to play, because of the emulators in Google Play Store, I can also play a good variety of games offline as well. I do have plans to eventually upgrade to a PC, which makes sense why I'm buying so many games into Steam, and I'll also be able to play those on my PC once I get it, which makes the transition from the G Cloud to the PC so much more seamless. That's pretty much all I have for you guys today. If you have not heard about the G Cloud, I suggest you get into it, even if you're a PlayStation owner, a Xbox owner, or you're new to gaming, or you're a mobile gamer, this is the device to get. This is a good purchase, and it makes sense for a lot of gamers. Or even if you're a console gamer or a PlayStation player, and you want to get out of your home and play your games on the go, this is the device for you. Well, that's pretty much all I have for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I know this is new on my channel. I never make gaming content, but I wanted to bring it to you guys because gaming is something that I love to do. Anyways, you guys, that is pretty much my thoughts on the Logitech G Cloud gaming handheld. And if you have one of these, or if you're looking to get into gaming, but you don't want to spend the $700, $800, $900, you can definitely opt in for this and it will blow your mind. Handheld gaming is something that is on the rise as people are looking to get out of the house and get away from those computers. And I feel like this is a good contestant to start off with, considering it is one of the cheapest that you can get that gives you this much range. I definitely think that this is something that people should look out for and people should get into because it is well worth the money. As always, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We are a no niche channel, so I definitely suggest you go to a playlist if there's a specific type of video that you're looking for from me. If you don't know what you want to watch next, just sit tight and the video will pop up at the end. And like always, don't forget to stay honest, and I will definitely see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys. You're not heavy. Never heavy. I won't let you be. Hush my child.